2:45, give or take, and it's empty. It's empty, and the longer it's empty, I'm like, "Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap," and then boom, every this. Satchmo plays, got a good comment from you here in no time at all. Yeah, hang on for that one because it's a cool point. Let's see, Brian Woodward, hello right back. Kevin Walsh is with us. What a lovely Wednesday. What projects are on everyone's table? I finally have some projects on mine. Y'all pitch in. Let us know what everybody's working on. Let's see, Jerry King with us. Hope you're doing all right. Jerry, glad you're with us. Jan, let's see, again, not the first. Just glad to have made it this time. I'm honored. Absolutely. Jan, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going well with everybody. Pleasure to see everybody's name. Lane, hello, right back to London. Let's see. Oh, Thorsten, hello, right back to Germany. Mr. Pilot 737 is with us. I'm working on a bifold wallet. What's everyone else working on? Yeah, same question. Anxious to hear what everybody's doing. Let's see. Let's see. Brian Woodward, a belt is in the bag. Casing on my table. That's a good time. Very cool. Casing it, nonetheless. That's going to be gorgeous. Good. Let's see. We had one down here. All right, Jan, haven't done much work with leather lately because I don't have much leather left because I can't draw. I decided to practice and that design a new cuff bracelet for myself with filigree. Okay, dying to see this one, but also Jan's got another comment here that is funny. Okay, made a small test piece to see where I could make some mistakes, and boy, did I make a lot of mistakes. But that was the whole purpose of the test piece. That's exactly right. And when I saw that comment, same thing here. I have got a pile of test pieces. I don't know what to do with them now, right? I figured out what I needed to know. But yeah, that's exactly right. Test pieces and another great place for us to use up some scrap. We paid for it. We might as well use it. So yeah, Jan, know exactly what you're talking about there. Let's see, David Burns. Hi, right back, David. Let's see, let me get a little ahead because I want to bring this up. Spastic Geek. We see Spastic Geek's name up, helped put the fan page together, had a birthday Sunday. So big happy birthday, Thomas. We put it on the fan page. Everybody chimed in with happy birthday wishes. I'm so glad to see that, y'all. What an absolute pleasure. And this is funny too. This came to mind. Let's see, Satchmo Place, comment from, I think from last week, might have been from the previous, but it says, I'm a woodworker and would love to help lefties with their tools. We were talking about left-handed folks last week, having some issues with some of the tools. Let's see, help lefties with their tools if I could offer my service. I have a few lefties in my family who tell me about their struggles. That's just so typical of this group. It really is. Everybody pitching in to help everybody out. Good answers, good comments, good questions. And what's funny too is, if somebody ever asks us, hey, do you have a large family? Yeah, about 4,300, right? Yeah. Wow, where do they all live? All over the world. That's exactly right. So I really feel that way. But Satchmo Plays, thanks for offering to jump in there and help us out. That's what it's all about. That is just very cool. I wanted to jump ahead to that. We've been talking about, right? Doing some custom work and teaching classes, and we'll talk about those if we have time. But to me, it's almost, this is more important. The comments, this is what's more important. But we've got some good stuff to look at. Also, member request for the I Hate Skiving Club. All right, so let's see, Trian. I want to be in the I Hate Skiving group. Okay, Trian or Tryan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Not sure which. Please excuse me. We'll get your coffee cup, Blazer. We'll talk about a convention, the I Hate Skiving convention. Well, maybe do something in Vegas. We can all get together on that. So, also, let's see. Craft fails. Y'all, anybody's got some good craft fails, toss them in. I've got like 4 projects going, but I'm not far enough along to have any real fails. Oh, plenty of room. Yeah, plenty of room. We got some cool stuff we're working on, my wife. In fact, she's working on a pillow. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I love our deer lace. Absolutely. So she's got a project going. Got a couple more here. Got a project from a video we're going to release Friday. I've been looking forward to this one because this is a fun one. Like I said, we're going to talk about, adding a little hip into leathercraft for our, maybe, bring the kids, the teens, the younger adults in. I think we've got something here. I hope it's gonna be fun and popular. Let's see also, weird day. I don't know, it went from 9 to 11 to 1, and boom, it's 3 o'clock. I think I'm prepared. Got a haircut, I'm dressed, well, alright, not that we're gonna do, like, naked lives, that we don't wanna see that, right? Same with the interpretive dance. The point is, okay, does anybody help me out here? Does anybody wear shop clothes that should have been in the rag bag, like, in 2008, right? Does anybody does anybody have these? I got I've got a pair of sweats. I can tell you exactly the projects I've worked on over the last 9 months. Paint, glue, top coat, dye, antique, acetone on just about everything, but also not to mention coffee, tea, Coke, and if it goes in here, it goes on here, right? Right? You wear your menu home from a restaurant. Yeah. So, but I was just looking for a little validation there because I got some pretty rough shop clothes. And, and for anybody that works from home, a lot of people started to work from home. And it's like about a year and a half ago, the boss said, Chuck, you've been working from home for a long time. Do you have some tips? Right? Do you have some tips? No, other than, get up and right, get and don't, all I can add is funny things like, did I shower today? Well, okay. Or the more depressing, did I shower yesterday? Right. Some of the, if anybody works from home, you know what I'm talking about, right? Or, or your shop clothes. I just have to run to the post office. I'm not going to dress up. I'm going to Walmart. I'm not going on the fashion runway. And my wife will look at me and go, you are not wearing those clothes. Yeah, yeah, I am. Right. So we start to slack off on what we wear out of the shop too. But anyway, let's see. All right, let's jump back over here because I don't want to get behind. I want to stay more ahead today. Yeah, not going to happen. All right, let's see. Rare Breed is with us. Very cool. Okay, looking forward to catching the whole show after work. Yeah, y'all, it's up on YouTube. So if you don't get in live, that's the most fun, at least to me. I hope. I hope y'all are the one who will judge that. But let's see. Yeah, also on here. Yeah, okay, Mr. Pilot 737. I've got a big Weaver order coming soon. Well, first and foremost, from every one of us at Weaver, thank you for the business. I hope you absolutely love it. 99% sure you will. Uh, but that's very cool to hear. Um, okay, Jerry King, because this was funny. Jerry, good one. All right, got my Christmas ornaments done, just packing them up, then going to make wallet for myself. I hope I like it. That's we don't think about. We're always talking. That's why we talked about, we're making gifts for other people. That's our priority. Kind of forget that other people, that we get gifts as well. Um, but that's a great one because I always heard, the older you get, you can wrap your own Christmas presents and still be surprised, right? So, so I hope you, I hope you like your wallet. I hope you like your wallet made just for you. Very cool. All right, y'all. So let's see. Let's pan down here a little bit. Try not to. Oh, I'm behind already. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Brian Woodward forgot to set clock back. I'm not sure what time it is. It's 3. I'm going with what the computer says. Right. I do what the toaster tells me. Uh, so I'm not sure what time it is, but let's see. Let's see. Sam, Dean, very cool. Brian, James is with us. Time to party. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. That's right. My dad was a Marine. One big happy birthday to the Marine Corps. Very cool. First in, last out. Absolutely. Let's see. Tony Holiday, greetings from Sheffield, England. How is everyone? Hope you're doing all right, Tony. Okay. Oh, trying out my new workbench this evening, making some fun watch straps. Very cool. Oh, I hope you have a lot of fun with your watch straps and on your new work table. That's nice. Time to chew it up. Working on a work table that doesn't have dye and top coat in over it. Uh, Michael Drew is with us. Good afternoon, all. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. Thus far, I hope everybody's doing well. Good here. Good here. Got a couple of videos. Finished 2 over the last couple of days. Got 2 more. We'll talk about that. Got that coming up. Um, Oh, Bridget's got a beautiful project working on. Y'all, oh, the fan page. I mean, I get behind on it, right? But then when I sit down, I can't stop. I can't stop thumbing through all these incredibly beautiful projects. We got some fan page shout outs coming out here. Y'all, good work. Good work. Bigger though. Y'all, thanks for putting your projects out there for everybody. I mean, for those of us who are new, wow, what can we aspire to? And for the pros, different ideas, different techniques, different ways to do things. I'm bad about doing it one way, and we see these in my videos. I use Pro Dye and Leather Balm. Wrong. For this seat should not, you know, I should explore. The problem is it works for me. I know how it's going to come out. That's the biggest point, right? With like my Pro Dye or my Angelus or my top coat. There's no guesswork. I know how this is going to come out. I don't want to experiment. I'm over experimenting. I want, okay, not really, but we're probably all the same way. I want to know exactly how this project's going to come out. If I put in 3 hours of tooling and border stamps, I damn well know that it's going to look good and it's not going to be botched, right? With a top coat I don't like or a dye color. I just did a big project. Um, so I've got like it. We'll see it next week. Anyway, it looks like it punches through. I dyed the wrong color, man. It's not wrong. It's black. I should have gone with a different color. But once we break the seal on this project, we'll look at that next week. Maybe I can get it pulled together. I'm doing my best not to let it just, we all have these projects that we get to a certain point and they kind of fall by the wayside. And yes, we're all waiting for just the right inspiration on that step. And I think that's our biggest problem is we get to a step and we're unsure of the next step, not unsure of the step, but what color dye or what color hardware or paint or stamp or whatever. And they tend to fall by the wayside. And it's kind of once they're there, they don't come back. They don't make a second appearance. And I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to break that habit. So I'm doing my best on this one. David Field working on a Mexican loop style holster. Oh, for 1911. There you go. Very nice. I hope that comes out beautifully. And I hope it's a perfect fit. Uh, let's see. Planaholic 727. Hello from Florida. Hello, right back to the beautiful state of Florida. Sounds like this COVID thing is in y'all's rear view. I'm hoping so. I've read some couple of great articles lately. Uh, okay, Ace of Spades. Love the name right off the bat. I'm working on 3 holsters following Chuck's tutorial videos. I hope they come out beautiful, and I hope you have a great time with them. I really do. You got to put those on the fan page. And y'all, I know 300 folks. And if everybody put a project on the fan page, cool. Hey, cool. Well, cool. Let's just leave it there. But y'all, if you get the chance, drop something up, you're gonna get a lot of oohs and ahs. You really will. It's a great place. Great place to spend some time. Uh let's see. Oh man, Mr. Pilot 737. Okay, let's see. Satchmo Place must have been asking what you got. I got hardware, leather stamps, and leather care products. I hope the stamps are going over well. I hope this series is going over well. We got I just finished, I think it's number 6, which is specialty tools, and there's only like 5 or 6 of them, but these are cool. Some of these I fell in love with. The axe head. Yeah, just look for the axe head because there's so many ways to go with that. I've kind of seen them, and I didn't put it in the video, but I've always called this tool a taco or burrito because that's kind of what it looks like. It'll be in this video. And I think 6 will be up not this Friday, but the next. Yeah, I've already gone off script, haven't I? We're supposed to do this organized. Yeah, no, I don't see that happening. Okay. Let's see. Jim T. Hi, Chuck. Hi, all. I have a question, and any help would be appreciated. You're in the right place. How do I do multiple colors on the same piece? Thanks in advance. Jim, that's a age-old question. To me, and I think you're probably talking about dye, multiple dye colors. If you're looking to separate, I just go with a paintbrush. I paint in my dye. Works very well. It works nicely too. If you could separate the 2 colors, like with a swivel cut, that way you can paint off the side on both sides, and maybe with a base dye color, and then paint Well, no, it depends on what color you're going with. I'm thinking more paint. Resists, I hate to say this, but resists don't work the way I think they should. I think they should absolutely resist everything but a nuclear blast. They kind of don't. They kind of don't. They will, but you've got to paint. You got to paint it. Let it coat dry. Paint it. Let it coat dry. Paint it. Let it. I don't want to do that for 5 days just to get a separate color in there. So typically, I'll just paint in my separate dye colors. Um, we've got a video on that. I think the rifle strap, rifle sling. I've got a sling in there that's a two-tone, pro light and black. And there's something else too. Anyway, see if that helps. See if that helps. But if you come up with a better way to do it, let us know. Okay, airbrush. End of story. Airbrush, best way to go. The problem is a lot of us don't have one, and even some of us that do don't have a firm grasp on it. I've played with it. I've worked with it. I just can't get good with it. Just too many questions. Settings and tips. That's my biggest issue. Once I'll get a fire under my butt and I'll get that. I'll pull that together. Let's see. All right, Brian Hudson. Okay, working on making a pattern for a war belt. There you go. Oh, baby. Yeah. As LARP season is starting to open back up, at some point we'll be working on a suit of armor. Oh man, that's the best project ever. Best ever. You got to be into it. You got to be into it. But even my basic armor is 109, 108 pieces, something like that. And that's not including greaves. That's, yeah. Um, Once you add all the bolt-ons, cloak, baldric, sword belt, frogs, pouch, leggings or boots, boot straps. Yeah, I mean, it's endless possibilities. That's what I love about I love the period, but I love the armor because I mean, it's like 18 projects all in one, and they all go together. Right? I say bolt on like the old '66 Mustang, basically a Tonka toy. I mean, you could anything would bolt onto that thing. Um, anyway, okay, so Trion, hello from Norway. You're back. I hope hope I'm saying your name correctly. Frodo Davis. Uh, how you doing, Frodo? Chris Gould is with us. Let's see. Question: what is a veiner that fits into a swivel knife? Chris, I'm not picking that one up, but I bet somebody is. So if somebody has a question for Chris on that one, see if y'all can help him out. Let's see. Okay, Jan, I'm left-handed. I've never had any problem with the tools. I just teach my right hand to work with it. I don't know if that's for me, that's probably a skill set that's not going to happen. Oh man. If you can do that, that's excellent. Uh, oh, Daniel Reach, I was in the boxing ring. Okay, don't anybody piss off Daniel. Let's see. Oh man, Diane Mills. New Bern, North Carolina. Very cool. Yo, let's jump over to this because this is cool. I mentioned earlier, um, that we're in a family of 4,300, right? All over the world. This is tech. We do this every week. It's some hellos to new folks, new names we haven't seen or folks we haven't seen in a while from last week. But this just struck me. It really did. All right. So hellos right back out. And I hope y'all are back with us this week. Ron Dowdy, Missouri. Akhtar Khan, Leo, The Woodlands, Texas. Marlene Ornelas, Bakersfield, California. Sheila Harmon, Texas. Dano Tull. Dano's putting in everybody watching, smash the like button. And thank you, Dano. But let's see, Ray Hoffer from Michigan. Peter Sumter from Australia. James Jimmy Dean, Southern California. LJ Mahan, Idaho, or Mahan. I'm sorry about that. Let's see, York Westfall from Germany. Kevin Greaves, South Africa. Enrico Hernandez, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Josh, Minnesota. And I think it's Nils Mayer, Germany. And that's good. Look at that. I mean, these are names just flowing in from all over the world. Again, We got friends in just about every country on this beautiful planet. Let's see. Okay, just a couple more. All right. Let's see. I believe this Neas Romanus. First time stopping in, Chuck. Very cool. I hope you're back with us. And I apologize for not seeing this last week. Any advice for doing round corners? Making a couple of wallets, and I've been flipping to flesh side and carving around coins, but it's not as clean as I like. Funny you mentioned that. A coin is a great way to mark in because there are multiple sizes. Um, in most of our videos, and in fact, the one coming out this Friday, if you're doing the small round corners seem to be the problem, right? The larger, not so much. Say like a 2-inch circumference or three. It's the little ones that give me trouble too. In the video coming out this Friday, and I'm sure it's in a couple other videos. In fact, I know it is. You can make a series of small cuts to go around that corner. It'll be beautiful. Experiment a little bit, practice on a piece, but with your knife, just make very small cuts around that corner. Trace it in so you can stay on line. You'll be surprised at how clean your round corners will be. And then too, if you're going to slick your edges, maybe sand a little bit and then slick, they're going to be full on pro. Going to look just like they were punched that way. So I hope that's helpful to you. All right. So anyway, from last week, but how cool is that? I just kept going through more folks from all over this country and this world pitching in to say hello. Um, let's see. All right. Oh boy, I'm so behind over here. Okay, Eric Clark. Eric's Eric's talking about where our shop clothes, right? Okay. My girlfriend had to organize my clothes as work pants and non-working pants, so I won't work in my good pants. We do, right? We do. It's mainly because I work. Uh, I work. Leather is my job and my hobby. So during the day, I'm in my weaver shop. During the evening, I'm over in my shop. And I'm just so bad about just wearing sweats and a t-shirt, right? That's like my native costume is sweats and a t-shirt or shorts and flip-flops and a t-shirt. So all my shorts have dye or something on them. I just should be I should have, just go to the be more disciplined, I think is what I need to tell myself. Just change, Anyway, so yeah. So anyway, uh let's see. Jim Jenkins, Brother Beef Videos is with us. Ray Hoff from Michigan. There we go. Cool. Um, let's see. Okay, Pam Watson. Um, let's see. Hello, Dorset Tights. I'm working on it. Any better suggestions? It's sunny right now in Southwest Washington, but another storm front is coming in. My farm and shop clothes are holy, holy, holier than I am. Let's don't do this, but I'd love to see some people shop your shop clothes on the fan page. Let's don't do that to ourselves, but it would be funny, right? That would be funny. Okay. But Pam, thank you. That does make me feel better. That it really does. That the absolute rags that I wear in my shop, I sometimes almost feel like, when I need a good rag, I could just clip off part of whatever I'm wearing and I'm good to go. Uh that's oh man. Oh, okay, because I'm laughing at this is funny. Okay. Um, speaking of rags, sweatpants make the best rags. They're that nice thick cotton, right? They're perfect for buffing, for adding top coat because they absorb a lot. So I love these. Anyway, I had a pair of sweats that I literally cut down to the elastic waistband and the pockets. The pockets were hanging naked, right? I have a new invention. It's called the Pocket Buddy, right? Okay, say you're wearing stretch pants or whatever, you don't have pockets, just strap this on, you're set. I don't know if it's a million seller or not, but so don't anybody steal my great secret. But anyway, I still have that. If I remember that next week, we'll look at it because that is hilarious. Mainly because I cut out the areas that don't have seams, right? That's what makes the best rags for us. Let's see. Oh man, Sean, this is funny. This is hilarious. Sean, We could all be put into the Guinness Book of World Records if we could all do the hokey pokey at the same time all around the world. Sean, it's so funny you mentioned that, um, because that's true. Wouldn't that be funny? And what if the hokey pokey really is what it's all about? Deep, right? That's Nietzsche deep, right? If the hokey pokey had been around when Nietzsche was, he'd have been writing about it. Okay. Oh, Josh, here we go. Uh-oh, we got a craft fail. I don't mean to celebrate these. I really don't. Some we can laugh at, some we just have to walk away. Walk away. Okay. Let's see. Craft fail. Well, almost a fail. I ordered a bunch of belts for making sleigh bell straps cool. When they arrived, I realized I had ordered the wrong color. They were solid brass instead of nickel. Ah, man. Josh, can you return? Can you return those? That might, yeah, I hope so. Or, like they say, make lemonade out of lemons. But lemonade without sugar sucks. So I've never really understood that particular statement, right? If we know all you have is lemons make lemonade, yeah, that ain't very good. Okay. Anyway, all right. So let's see. Stephen Grissom. All right, having some trouble, I guess. So Dean's helping out there. Thank you, Dean. Um, Moto GP. Hope you're doing all right. Glad you're with us. Let's see. Oh man. Let's see. Bob Haney. Oh, yeah, y'all, I'm trying to stay ahead here. So, oh gosh. Not happening. Not happening. Um, sorry, y'all. The thing is, we get like 600 comments. And it's like, I think last week was a little bit low, but the week before that, I think the chat rate means how many how many comments you get in, say, per minute. It's like 12 times, yeah, 60, right? So, y'all, sorry if I don't keep up on these. That would be my, yeah, the one thing in this world I would wish is that I could keep up with these. Um, so I'm trying to stay a little further ahead. Oh yeah, Pam Watson, the pocket buddy could make you a mint. Okay, Pam, I'm with you. I'm looking for investors. Just saying. No, I gotta write that down because it's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. You can't help but laugh. All right, so let's write in pocket buddy. I can't believe I brought that up, and I'm going to be even more humiliated when I actually put that on the air. Anyway, okay. Um, oh man. Okay, Scott Hayes. Scott, I'm sorry to hear this. Had surgery on several locations of my left arm. Let's see. I started about 5 different projects before the surgery. Now I walk by them, just get depressed as I'm in the mood and can't. Scott, I can only hope that well, first off, I hope everything went well. First off, it'll come back, Scott, I'm hoping. So at least glimmer of hope there. Maybe you have some projects that you can look at and think, when I finish these. Scott, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll be in my prayers. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you get back to it. I certainly will. Uh, let's see. Yeah, okay, Pam Watson, be giving out pocket buddies for Christmas. My family would just shake their head. Um, so anyway, Christmas, who's got some good, man, there's so many here. Uh, RCP, first time on a chat. I'm glad you're with us. Very cool. I've been wanting to practice and make things, but have been stumped on what to make until now. The ideas that I have just for beginning on here, from just being on here a couple of minutes. I'm so happy to hear that. But at the same time, it happens. It happens. Um, I have a shop full. I have hundreds of buckles and I have leather. Sometimes I'm just stumped. What to make next? What the funny thing is, it doesn't last long because if you kind of start to think about it, look around, look at your buckles, maybe some more, all of a sudden the ideas are just going to explode in and you're going to have more stuff than you can work on. It's like an eye of a hurricane, right? It's going to pass, but for right now, I think we all do the same thing. I certainly do. Uh, oh, Chris Gould, good. Had great fun at the craft fair last Saturday and some orders as well. There we go. I'm Happy to hear that. Uh, let's see. Pam wants, hey, Chuck, will you be doing a 2-hour special the day before Thanksgiving? Pam, I haven't thought about it. I don't typically plan more than like 8 minutes out. So that would be a first. It's a good point. Day before Thanksgiving. Um, let's let's put some thought into that. Yeah, Pam, thank you for helping me out there. Let's put some thought into that. So, uh, yeah, okay, Dean. Thank you, Dean. Dean's backing me up here, and yeah, when you do that, thank you. And I mean, don't back me up, but you'll see. All right, Dean. Me too. Pro dye leather, bomb, happy and not changing. I know because we put so much work into our projects. I don't want to experiment on a project. The last thing we do, a letter stamp. Oh, that the letter stamps have broken up more homes and families than anything else on this planet. But yeah, I don't want to experiment at that point, right? We probably all feel that way. We put time into our project. Let's see. Okay. Uh, okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, Tony Holiday talking about new work service. Oh, I give the new table a week before it gets its dings and die spills. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Just accept, right? Yeah. Um, yeah. Uh, okay, good. All right. So I'm not caught up. By any means not gonna happen. All right, let's do this. Um, let's see. Does anybody mark your tools, your stamp tools like these? Um, so this is my favorite camo, one of my favorite border tools, my favorite backgrounder. The problem is I don't now know what purple and pink and green means. I've forgotten what these mean. Did I ever mention that? Did I ever say, hey, purple is for? Because like the purple, that's just a standard basket weave. I got like 25 basket weaves. I don't know why that one would be marked. Now, sometimes too, if I'm teaching classes, I'll mark these just mine, 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 right? But yeah, I don't know I can't remember why I marked those. I hope y'all are more organized than I am. Maybe we can at least use me as a bad example. How about that? Bad example. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So let's see. We've talked about teaching some classes and some custom work. We might, with the holidays coming up, we might push that maybe to after the new year, maybe somewhere in there, or maybe over the holidays. Something in there. But yeah, like classes, they're a blast. It's a lot of prep work. I mean, it takes some time, but when your students complete the project and it looks just like yours, that's very cool. That's very cool. Um, and you can make a little money on the side. Yeah. So we spread the good, make a little money at it. Happy people go out into that world making great stuff or simply loving what they made. Um, win, win, win. So we'll talk about that though. We'll probably be a little more specific. So um let's see. Can anybody hit your trash can from anywhere in your shop with a piece of scrap? That three-pointer. Three-pointer, baby. All right, so let's see. We did names from last week. Very cool. Let's jump up 334. Man, the time just flies. Uh all right, so yeah, okay, so let's do this. Just a couple of comments from last week. Um, the fan page last week, I just wandered off right in the middle of it, and there was a couple on there I really wanted to do a shout out to. We'll come back around to that. But let's see. Okay, from last week. All right, Rare Breed says holidays are coming up. What does everyone have on their list for Santa to bring them? Yeah, if anything leather related, toss it up here. First off, relatives may see it, friends may see it. But more than that is kind of an idea for other folks. A lot of us don't really think about it. It's kind of something out of left field. Oh, I didn't know I needed that. Well, perfect time. And somebody brought that up. How cool is that? Um, all right, so Brother B videos. Let's see, the Escondido Renaissance Fair was this weekend. So last weekend. These are from last week. Um, I'll be a pirate Saturday and dressed as Robin Hood, men in tights. Oh, come on, right? Blinking. I hope you had a great Ren Fair. And Texas Ren Fair is going right now. Y'all, I'm unable to get to a fair right now, and I miss it sorely. To me, that's like the Peanuts. Does anybody, um, the Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin? To me, that just it kicks off the season. The colors, the music, I've been watching it my whole life, right? It just kicks off the season. Ren fairs always kind of were that same way because I grew up in Texas. I'm East Texas, so TRF always happens in the fall. I just it man, I miss doing the fairs. Up and running next year. We've already got 4 shows. We'll talk about that. But I think it looks like we're going to be kind of getting back to normal next year. Let's see. Okay, AirCap Soul. I have a Weaver Poundo board that is curling on the ends. Any way to fix it or just get a new one? Right. For our standard crafters, our Poundo board, it's a rehealable surface. That's what I cut on. Love it. It's a rehealable board. Not for me. Right, I can chew these up pretty fast because I do so much work on them. But no, once they yeah, what you can do though, and this is cut them up into smaller pieces. So like if you have to insert a piece into a pouch, maybe to punch a hole or for whatever reason, you cut them into smaller pieces. That's about the best you can hope for on those. But yeah, probably just replace them. But if you're having that problem, it sounds like you're doing some good work. That yay on that one. Let's see. All right. Comments from last week. All right. So that was the last one. We kind of blew through that. Yay. And not to say that there weren't many great comments from last week. I'll read every one of them and absolutely enjoy that. Gotta laugh at some of y'all's comments. And thank you for tossing those in there. Uh, oh man. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm way behind. We're going to do fan page here in a second because I really want to bring some of these up. Uh, Now, Brian Woodward, you've got a good point. I have fun finding out what an experiment will end up looking like. All of those fails are one of a kind lessons, and that's actually right. That's a valid point there. Valid point. Uh, let's see. Deborah McKnight. Deborah from Florida is in the shop with us. Deborah, glad you're with us, y'all. Glad everybody's here. Comments coming in so fast I can't keep up. Thank you. That's called job security, isn't it? Nice. Uh, oh man. Let's see. Okay, Pam Watson. I picked up some ginkgo leaves when I was up at the office the other day to try my hand at them after Daniel's maple leaf project. Yeah, that is just beautiful. Daniel reached the treasure map video #1 was great. Oh, I haven't seen that, and I've been meaning to. All right, Daniel, that's on my list. Uh, Chris, I'm glad to hear you're liking the stamp videos. Thank you for saying so. I've got a little bit of I don't have a better close up this on #6 on my hands because we don't want that big of a close up on my fingers. We really don't. So I've just done some insets of some of the designs. See if that works. A much closer inset, a better close up there. See if that helps. See if that helps. Um, my hands aren't bad, but I'm a homeowner, and any of us that camp or hike or own a home or ride motorcycles, our hands just get trashed on the weekends typically. Um, and I've just seen a couple of videos. Now I'm not going to name names here, but a super close up on somebody and their nails were just a nightmare. I mean, wash your hands. I don't mean to sound pompous, right? Or arrogant. Damn, wash your hands. Mine hopefully are not that bad, but that's part of it. And extreme close-ups. Um, First off, my work's not that good. Secondly, right? Okay, so let's just leave that one where it is. Uh, yeah, okay, JJ, yeah, look on the fan page. Daniel Reach has always got something great going for everybody. And Daniel, thank you for doing that, helping us all out, helping us take our craft or our level of skill just one step up, just one step, and it's a big difference. Let's see, Marcin Go Leather, very cool. There's a new name. Glad you're with us. Let's see. Okay, been making stuff a month or two, learning from videos. Let's see. I feel like meeting up with a seasoned crafter would help in North Georgia. Any tips on finding someone like that local? Absolutely, me. I'm here in Georgia. Yeah. Uh, I work from home, So, we need to figure out, try fan page. We need to figure out a way where we could all connect. Is anybody really good on the tech side of that? Where we might could find a way we can connect with each other. Um, that'd be a blast. Love to. We kind of work by ourselves, don't we? And it is fun. It is fun to get together with somebody else because we don't often have somebody to talk to that's really into it like we are. Our spouse, our family, our friends, happy. They always love to hear, but it's really talking in depth, getting to be able to talk in depth with tricks or tips or techniques or opinions, on certain projects. So, uh, yeah, okay, let's see, RCP. Do people buy leather armor for LARP or cosplay? I've always just assumed they made their armor. Yeah, absolutely. It's a big market. It's a big market. You absolutely can make it yourself. But if you don't feel like the skills or you see something you love, absolutely. Yeah. Um, and the rent fairs too always have beautiful everything, everything. Um, but typically, leather goods are they have some gorgeous, very creative work at the rent fairs. Um, oh, Jim T, I hope that helps. Uh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, if I can figure out how to post a photo of what I get done. Jim, yeah, it's a breeze. Yeah, I'm kinda in the same boat with you. I'm not tech. It's not my thing. I do what I have to. But yeah, if you go on the fan page, easy to post. Easy to post a pic and some copy. Uh, oh man, okay, Scott Hayes. There we go, Fort Collins, Colorado. Very nice. Leslie Mills, New Zealand. I would so love to see New Zealand. But I say that about every country. Um, let's see. Yeah, okay, Nocturnal Leatherworks. Hey, can someone point me to the fan page? I'd like to see what everyone is up to. Yeah, it's just Facebook. Facebook Chuck Dorsett fan page. Yeah, you'll find it easily. Oh, and you're going to be surprised. You will be surprised. On that, let's do this. Okay, let's step over because just a good couple of shout outs to some of the folks posting stuff on the fan page. Are we up to like 4,300 now? I remember I was surprised when it was like 40, right? Yeah, so, let's see. Again, I sometimes I get behind on this. I try to respond to every post because, eh, they're beautiful, right? I get a little behind. But again, and it's funny too when I sit down in the evening and I just can't stop going through these. I cannot stop. Um, I missed one last week, and it really for Jerry King, had some sleigh bells that were absolutely beautiful. Had them laid out in a nice piece of photography. Absolutely unique and beautiful colors. Those are gonna be a big hit. Jerry, I know those are gonna go over well. And again from the previous week, missed this one. Steve Simpson took a piece of scrap and made a clock out of it, and it looks so cool. It looks very rustic yet abstract. But it's so cool. That really came out well. Chet Lowry, gunslinger belt, looking really good, doing some beautiful stitch work on that. Um, let's see. Okay, Nate Lane, you're gonna flip if you haven't seen this. Has posted, has reposted a video of a horse, and I swear it's not real. I swear I thought this was real for the first 4 or 5 seconds of this video. I thought it was a real horse. I was a bit confused, which is not new. We've met. But anyway, that is cool. Unbelievable movement in this. Creativity so far beyond what I think I could ever achieve. But yeah, take a look at that. And Chelsea Wheelwright Hanson. I fell in love with this briefcase. Turquoise, blackened edges. Chelsea, nailed it. Absolutely. In fact, I keep looking back at that project because that is beautiful. Okay. So some shout outs to the fan page, not nearly enough. I want to give a shout out to every person that posts on the fan page. So okay, we got that going. Let's see where we at. 3:45. We're doing good today. I'm finally watching the clock. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, Thorsten, thanks for pitching in there for the fan page, helping folks find that. Uh oh, let's see. Good one. This is a good one. For round hole punches, I bought the biggest hole punches Harbor Freight had and took a grinder and ground half of the hole off. I've always wondered if that would work. Like simply, at Home Depot, they've got pipe all the way up to whatever. So, um, I've always wondered if that would actually create a decent round punch. I can't see that it won't. I can't see any issues there. But very cool there. Let's see. Okay, nocturnal. I always swear I won't dye in my good shirts, but I do. I have more tie-dye shirts now than I care to admit. Well, I know. I'm just gonna dye. I'm just gonna dye. I don't need to change my clothes to dye. Yeah. Or no. Right? Let's see. All right. Oh, we've got so many coming in. I'm having a hard time even. Okay, let me just jump down here. All right, there we go. Everybody's kind of helping everybody out. I'm not going to step in on that. Josh, why is leatherworking so important? Because there is real skin in the game. That's exactly right. Very cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, David Birds, thanks for tossing that out there too. Uh, yeah, okay, Bob Haney, light bulb moment. Yeah, they're rare, but they come up, don't they? I'm with you on that one. They don't happen often, but when you have one, let's see. Let's see. Chuck could open the UK store by doing the dance, wearing the buffalo hide. Oh man, again, there are things you just can't unsee, right? Oh, let's see. Y'all, everybody helping everybody out. Let's see. Brian Hudson. There we go. Let's see. RCP. Some buy, some make their own. I've talked about the LARPs and the cosplay. I started making scroll cases, then moved to pouches and satchels. Then a buddy asked me to make him a set of armor. Now I'm worried. Brian, you got the skills. You got the skills. You're already there. You just need a good pattern. We're working on that. I'm working on my armor pattern for Weaver. We're going to sell that. Um, but just get you some poster board, play with it. Poster board, um, a lot of folks will use those brads that we've seen like in accounting books that go through and then you twist them out. But I tend to like Chicago screws because they just screw together. Punch a hole in your poster board, and it'll go together just like a piece of armor. But with Chicago screws, you can take them out and adjust if you need to. Nah, no need to be worried there. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. Absolutely. Let's see. Yes to the dance. Night for today. Yeah, I I'm working on the outtakes, but it's not going well. It's not going well because there's only 2 categories. There's Bruce eating my thread and me screwing up my lines. And me being an idiot, that's not funny, right? I w these started because we all make mistakes. That's the point behind the outtakes, is we all make mistakes. The problem is I don't make that sounds oh, I don't make mistakes. Yeah, I do. The point is with the videos, I've practiced it and I've worked on it so much that by the time I shoot it, everything kind of goes as planned. So I'm having trouble with these. Well, I thought about inserting a dance segment. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to see this? Okay. And that's about it though. So outtakes, I'm working on it. I'm working on that. All right, it's up to almost 350. Let's do this. Um, okay, so videos and in other news. Let's see. Just finished segment 6 on the stamp series using specialty stamps. Now, not technically specialty, but they don't really fit into any category. Love these. Oh, loving these. Let's see. Uh, okay, here's the one I've been looking forward to, and I hope this is fun. Angry Cow. Yeah, an Angry Cow journal cover. Can we see that? Is it in focus? Is that help? Right. All right. So anyway, we're gonna make a cool journal cover out of this. Gonna use some Angelus paint. Gonna paint this. I hope this is a fun one. Got the missing tooth. Moo. Right. Right. Kind of give it, a little graffiti look to it. So anyway, that one is out. That one's due this Friday. Day after tomorrow. Segment 6 is gonna be the week after that. Uh, let's see. Got two shop tricks coming up. Uh, All right, now I think that's it. And then the Weaver rotary punch, the really nice rotary punch. Finished a video on that yesterday. That'll be somewhere kind of out maybe early December. And I'm loving this thing. It's expensive, but in fact, I say that in the video. Let's toss that out there. For us crafters, it's an expensive tool. The key, every wearable part is replaceable. And the anvil, replaceable anvil, I don't think I've ever seen this. I've only heard of it because when your anvil goes, the thing's gone. It doesn't matter how great your tubes are. Anyway, all right, so that'll be coming up here in the near future. Let's see. Okay, doing the Southwest Leather Workers Trade Show. This is going to be in Prescott, Arizona, February 25, 26, and 27. Let's see, that's at the Prescott Resort and Conference Center. I'll have more specifics on these. I think I'm going to teach a class there, but I think I missed the deadline. I might have missed the deadline. Anyway, but if not, I'll still be there. Also going to do the event in Sheridan, Wyoming, that middle of May. Waco, I think that's early August, and then the Blade Show here in Atlanta, that's early June. So for the most part, I will be there. Definitely going to find some rent fairs to hit. Definitely going to hit some rent fairs next year. And I'll see any other way that I can get out of this shop. Also, too, with the live, or at least a leather element. The point with from the beginning with these, with leather elements and the lives, is let's interview some folks. Let's mix it up. I'd love to do a leather element from our production facility. Now, have to double check that with the boss, have to do it after production. But some of the equipment we've got is unfreaking believable. We've got a double-headed clicker. I don't know how much it weighs, but the whole building shakes when he clicks, and it's a big, sturdy building, right? I'd love to add some of the Union lock stitch machines. Talk about old school and still going. And it's funny too, because in my opinion, a lot of the equipment you see in leather shops was actually made before electricity, and someone in the 20s strapped a motor on them. We'll get out. That's my point is now that this thing is getting behind us, it's in the rear view, I'm going to get out a little bit. We're going to spice these up. It's going to be a little more than me just yapping. Thank you for putting up with it thus far with me just yapping, but we're going to try to, does my nose start to itch every day at like 3:55 or something? I don't know why. Anyway, so we're going to get out a little bit. There's a couple, 4 or 5 people I would love to interview. I would love to interview these folks. The only problem is it's a lot of travel time. For a live, if I say, okay, Peter Main, my hero in leathercraft, love to do an interview with Peter. The problem is we're 800 miles apart. So it'd be 30 something hours of windshield time to do an hour, and making the videos, I stay just barely ahead. So, anyway, but the point there, after all of this, I'm going to try to get out a little bit. So we're going to spice the leather elements and the lives up a little bit. So, okay. Let's see, news from the boss. Let's see, all right. Our brand new 2021 Christmas gift guide is up. What are you gifting to the crafters in your life this year, or something like this? I probably shouldn't have said that. That's the boss was telling me something like this, verbatim. She knows me. Yeah, we work together. All right. So anyway, it's on the website. Yeah, weaverleathersupply.com, and it's just a holiday gift guide. So look that up. Let's see how we're doing on time. Good. All right. Product of the week. Permalock Needles, the best invention in leathercraft in 1,000 years. If you do any lacing, and this is what made me think of this, because my wife Jill is lacing this pillow. Yeah, Permalock needle. Okay, if you've ever done any edge lacing and you've tried the split back needles, they'll work. There's a little bad language involved, right? But they'll work. Okay, Permalock needles. What these are, if you're not familiar with these, there we go. Okay, we got multiple sizes. But basically, yeah, let's look at one of the jumbos. So a Permalock needle is a brass tube. We've got a hole in the end. That's threaded. No kidding. That's what makes this so good. All right, so This is the medium size. This is for our suede lace, our latigo lace. So all you're going to do is notice on the end, if we can see that, yeah, behind my, yeah, I've cut a good long taper. I'm going to put that taper in my screw and I'm simply going to screw that on. Screw that right down on there. I'm going to pull hard on that. Now, I will pull out. If I really, there we go. Yeah, but notice I really got to pull. And that's actually if I didn't go all the way down into it, you can really get these tight. All right, so on these, we got the small one, little bitty guy. So this is best for, say, and I love this leather. I love this. All right, so this is our deer, and in a bunch, our deer lace comes in some cool colors. So this and our top grain lace. Say we're doing our edge lacing. The smallest is best for those weights. When you jump up to the latigo and the suedes, the medium is your best size. Now, if you're really bumping up, like say you're trying to span a ball glove, or actually, we've got a great video on these. If you ever work chainmail, these are a saving grace when we're working chainmail. But anyway, so we've got the jumbos. We've got a pointed and a flattened. So, like, say you need to span a ball glove, you're relacing a ball glove. That's going to be perfect. Or the saddle folks, big. Those are very sturdy, very durable. Love the Permalock needles. In fact, I don't lace with anything else. So Permalock needles, product of the week there. Okay, we're doing good. I don't know. Today has just fallen together, and I don't know why. That makes me worry. That makes me worried. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, okay. Thought for the day. Be careful. The toes you step on today may be connected to the butt you have to kiss tomorrow. Yeah, live that one. Live that one. Let's see. Okay. You know what? That's everything on my list. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Two more before I forget. Because I always after the live, I look over and go, crap, I didn't bring that up. We met. Okay, so my wife and I decided, okay, Daniel Reach has brought this up before. I hate to put my Christmas gift pics on the fan page. Um, because my family's gonna see it. And then they're not gonna be surprised, right? Okay, so I'm a little iffy on this. But my wife and I have decided to do leaf ornaments this year. Now, this is the test piece. So I'm going to the new one actually has a little square at the top with a hole in it. So we're going to buy some of the hooks, like the ornament hooks. And I got to figure out which way to go with the quill. I like the white and gold. We've got the sparkly silver in the Angelus. I want to give it a little sparkle, like a little frosted edge. And I tried, but I might have watered my paint down a little too much. So anyway, though, in the works, and she even had a great idea. We'll sign it on the back, like and sign it and date it. So anyway, I'm sure by this time next week, we'll have a finished product so we can look at those. But I like that. That's very cool, and it's super easy to form if we can see it formed there. These are fun. So easy tooling. The only difficult part is cutting them out. But then once you get that done, you get to paint them. And so we're working on paint schemes as well. Let's see. And we'll drop all this on the fan page once it's together. But we're doing a noseband. We're doing a halter for my wife's horse. Let's see if we can see that. Yeah, his name's Encore. Encore. Or Standing Ovation is official. But so we've got an E in there. We've got some of the feathers. It's not done yet because we're going to drop in spots all the way around. But also got the cheek bands or the cheek straps right here. Going to go with a 2-color on our suede and spots and then a concho there. So we'll have these ready for next week. But when they're done, I'll put them on the fan page because I'm sorely behind on posting pics on the fan page. Let me apologize right now. Yeah, well, maybe I'll get like 4 up right in a row. I hope so. Because I need to y'all put great stuff up there, right? Need to do something. Need to do something. So, okay, 3:59. We're going to wrap it up. I think we've looked at everything. We've talked about everything. Oh gosh, Valerie Rudd. Yes, interpretive dance. I should never have brought that up. But since I let that cat out of the bag, I got to do some interpretive dance. I write my own choreography, by the way. if it isn't obvious. I write my own moves. Anyway, so yeah, I know y'all. I'll drop that in on the outtakes. Maybe that'll mix it up a little bit. How's that? Do a little dance, some interpretive dance. Yeah, no, we don't want to see that. Okay, anyway. All right, y'all. So it's 4 o'clock. We're gonna start wrapping it up. I've really been lax in looking at the comments this week. I kind of let this take over more. I Well, I want to do the shout outs, right, to the fan page folks and folks that are new with us. And y'all, it's a pleasure. I'm just so glad to have y'all here. Uh, let's see, Nicola. Let's see, Chuck, are you doing any Midwest 2022 shows, specifically in Illinois? No, I don't think so. But somewhere in there, we're gonna open our retail space. Um, and it's probably a hike. It's probably a hike. But when we do finally start to do our grand opening in our retail space there in Ohio, I'll definitely be there. Definitely be there. Um, Man, I'd sure like to get up there for the Sterling Ren Fair. I'd sure like to do that. Nicola, I don't have anything close to you yet, but we haven't gotten there yet. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. But thank you for asking from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you asking. I really do. Uh, let's see. Oh, Marvin Preston, I finally got caught up at work in time to say hi. Hello, everyone. Well, Marvin, hello right back to you. Glad you're with us, y'all. Very cool. All right, so we're going to start wrapping it up. I hope this was a good live. I hope it was a good live. I'll do my best next week to see if we can, again, get some fun stuff to talk about and fun stuff to look at. And I do my best. I'll do my best. But, y'all, it's a pleasure to see everybody's name. Y'all, thank you for taking the time for spending an hour with us all every week. Look for it, live for it. I absolutely do. I start prepping for the live at about 7:30 Wednesday morning, and don't do much else until it's time. So, oh, Pam Watson, bless your heart, Chuck. We never know what you're going to do, and that is part of what keeps us coming back. That can be read both ways, can it? But Pam, I appreciate that more than you know. Absolutely. Oh, everybody. Let's see. Oh, Caitlin. Let's see. Caitlin Jennings, are you ever going to open a retail space in Oklahoma? Oh, if it were up to me, we'd be in every major city. And that's down the road. Ohio, we needed a retail store there. We just needed it. Because we kind of basically had just a little room with an order desk and a couple of sewing machines, right? It's beautiful. It is beautiful. We've been working a long time. We've made, I think yeah, we've made our own tables and they're beautiful. Our own racking and it's gorgeous. We've got a classroom. We've got a classroom there. I can't begin to imagine all the folks that are going to be teaching classes at Weaver. Um, I hope so. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let's wrap it up there. We'll have some great stuff next week. I hope I'll do my best there. But everybody, I hope y'all just have a great evening. Hope you have something great on your work table, something to look forward to. If you do, put it up on the fan page. Absolutely, you're going to get a lot of oohs and ahs. And if you got a question you need answered, fan page. You're going to get 15 answers probably within an hour. I've noticed that. And it makes me feel so good when I see everybody chipping in to help, like the new folks. Oh boy, we're like a new folk. New folks are like light bulb, and we're like moths. Can't wait to help out. I mean, it really is. That is so much fun. Um, so Dean, I'm with you there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thorsten, it's been an absolute pleasure, y'all. Uh, oh, look at this. Esteban Boros. Greetings from Hungary. Honored to have Hungry in the shop with us. Thank you for joining us. I hope it's worth your time, and I hope that for everybody, y'all. Family, friends, all over this great world. Best craft going. Like I said, we can back that up. Y'all, love y'all. I hope everybody has a great evening, a great second half of your week. Have a good weekend. We'll be back next Wednesday, 3 o'clock. Our time's not changing, but I'm still not sure when 3 o'clock is, right? Anyway, y'all, it's been an absolute pleasure. Mean that absolutely. That is a genuine statement. Love doing this with y'all. So we'll see you next Wednesday, 3 o'clock. Y'all, look for you on the fan page. I know, because I don't want to go. I don't want to stop, but yeah, tune into y'all's day, and we all got this work thing, Anyway, great spending time with y'all. See you next Wednesday. Good luck with your projects. Can't leave it there. Bye, y'all.